my energy is priceless.
I've been living on an island too.
All right, Utah's up by 1, trying to force a finals game 7. Stockton's got the ball, coach.
And we know Utah loves to go to either pick and rolls or post Karl Malone.
Kerr's on him. Malone trying to get free. Rodman on him. Oh, and Jordan steals the ball.
That's just great awareness by Michael Jordan. Came from the backside and took it right out of his hands. Coach, what do you think they're going to run here?
I doubt if Jordan's giving up this ball. It's showtime for Michael Jordan. He attacks a little push off with the left hand. It's good. It's good.
Chicago's got the lead.
He drove it, frozen, and posed on it. It's the master versus the apprentice.
Магистр Корпорейшн представляет. Мини-документальный фильм «Челлендж Джордан. Последний танец».
Championship for North Carolina.
Очков, сделать 8 подборов и 3 перехвата. Карим Абдул-Джабар дает интервью. Участник 19 матчей всех звезд. До недавнего времени Карим Абдул-Джабар был рекордсменом по набранным очкам в NBA. Его рекорд побил Леброн Джеймс.
Ball drops in so nice. It takes some really advanced skills to do that consistently. The 1988 All-Star Game was a showcase for Michael. Michael had figured out all the things he needed to know to be a dominant player. Everything. One-on-one, couldn't guard him. What Michael Jordan showed the whole sports world was the fact that you put the right people with him, he's going to lead them to world championships, without question. He was a prime example of excellence and a leader that would lead you all the way to the top, all the way to the top. That was basketball at its finest.
Карим Абдул-Джабар также к матчу всех звезд. Ларри Бёрд, Майкл Джордан, бросок сверху, Карл Мэлоун, Уортни, 42 номер, Макхейл, Айзея Томас, Мэджик Джонсон, Карим Абдул-Джабар были на этой заставке и многие другие звезды.
And on a chilly February night, the city of Chicago hot with anticipation for tonight's marquee game.
Город Чикаго, 7 февраля 1988 года, матчей звезд.
At forward, making his 7th All-Star appearance, the standout veteran of the Denver Nuggets, 6'7", Alex English. Making his All-Star debut, the front court star of the Utah Jazz, the mailman, 6'9", Karl Malone. The man in the middle, an All-Star. Each of his 4 pro seasons from the Houston Rockets, 7 feet, Hakeem Olajuwon. At guard, making his first All-Star appearance, the virtual star of the Denver Nuggets, 6'3", Lafayette Fat Lever. And the NBA leader in assists. In his 8th All-Star game from the Los Angeles Lakers, 6'9", Irvin Magic Johnson. The head coach of the West All-Stars is Brad Nelson. Let's hear it for your West All-Stars. And now, the starting lineup for the Eastern Conference. At forward, a 3-time most valuable player, an All-Star each of his 9 seasons from the Boston Celtics, 6'9", Larry Bird. He's one of the NBA's most exciting players. In his 3rd All-Star
Вот команда, в которой играет Майкл Джордан.
6'8", Dominique.
Много представителей Бостон Селтикс.
The man in the middle, an all-star for the 10th time.
Ларри
One
Бёрд.
of the game's most rugged rebounders from the Washington Bullets.
Минимум 2 представителя.
6'10", Moses Malone. At guard, the most
Isaiah
valuable
Thomas.
player of the 1984 and
Игрок Детройт
1986
Пистонс.
All-Star Days.
Легенда.
This Chicagoan is making his 7th All-Star appearance from the Detroit Pistons.
И вот последний. В команде выходит Майкл Джордан.
And finally, the NBA leader in scoring and steals, an all-star each of his 4 seasons, the charismatic star of the Chicago Bulls, 6'6", Michael Jordan. The head coach of the East All-Stars is Mike Fratello.
Итак, все готово к началу матча. Матч всех звезд Западной и Восточной конференции.
I'm Kevin Harlan. And Clark, this terrific city has produced some greats, and 4 of them playing tonight.
You're exactly right, Kevin. The Windy City, Chicago, has produced Mo Cheeks, Isaiah Thomas, Doc Rivers, and Mark Aguirre, all All-Stars, and I'm sure they've got plenty of family and friends in attendance to enjoy their performance on the court.
Yep, so much to celebrate. And Clark, is there a common thread when you think about a Chicago-type player?
Well, I certainly do believe there's a common thread. When playing outside or outdoors in the Windy City, the perimeter shot can easily get blown off course, so you got to be able to get that thing to the rack and in a straight line fashion, and that's something all Chicago players share in common.
A lot of high flyers, you're right. And your West All-Stars, Fat Lever and Magic Johnson, the guards, Alex English and Karl Malone at the forward spots, and in the middle, Hakeem Olajuwon. For the East, it's Moses Malone inside, and Dominic Wilkins with Larry Bird the
Через
forward.
несколько
And in the
секунд матч
backcourt,
начнется.
Isaiah Thomas and Michael Jordan.
And you look at Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, rivals since college. Early on, no love lost between them, but over time.
And so it's
Так,
the East with the tip.
выиграю с трассы сбрасывания.
And here is Thomas.
Айзея Томас. Заслончик. Оп. Отлично. Ларри Бёрд.
That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Clark, you see Larry and Magic together in those Converse ads. They've become really the faces of the NBA.
And Kevin, I think they've inherited the mantle from the great Dr. J. He's done such a great job representing the league all these years, and certainly he's left it in good hands with those two.
звезд, тут не будет плотной, наверное, защиты.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
And the Eastern All-Stars favored to win tonight.
Star power and firepower.
Отлично.
And smart, but you
Здорово здесь разыграли.
the West has quite a bit of talent too.
Indeed they do. Here's Lever. Isaiah Thomas picking up that last basket. English against Wilkins. English the pass to Olajuwon. The grace of Olajuwon. Something special to see. And Clark, when you look at Hakeem Olajuwon's Houston Rockets, here is a team making a lot of moves.
I tell you what, their trade for Joe Barry Carroll and Sleepy Floyd paying huge dividends. They're certainly on the rise in my mind.
And a lot of people like
Чуть-чуть не перехватили бы мяч. Точнее, не перехватили, но в аут мяч улетел.
Here's Bird.
Бёрд. Точно. 4 очка набрал Ларри Бёрд.
These tremendous all-stars are putting on a tremendous show, Kevin.
Какую красоту делает Мэджик Джонсон. Это в его стиле, я даже не стал сопротивляться. Ну, это потому что Макс всех звезд. Майкл набирает первые 2 очка. Джордан.
But Clark Kellogg this season, he is in the running for the Defensive Player of the Year.
He is the true definition of a two-way player. Gets it done at a high level.
Хоть и будет минимальное сопротивление, наверное, но победить-то надо. И в челлендже нужна победа. Кроме того, надо, чтобы Майкл Джордан набрал 40 очков, но это вряд ли я смогу выполнить. Все, время закончилось, не будет значительно. Взятие кольца. Здесь Майкл Джордан великолепно поставил блокшот. И мяч сохранился в площадке.
Especially where we are. Well said, David. Thank you. Jordan Clark, obviously, in front of his hometown crowd. He loves it, and they really love it.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You think about the fans in Chicago. They love basketball. And I can expect, and you can too, a ton of energy, some extra adrenaline anytime Michael touches the ball.
Clark, this city is on fire with Jordan.
Проходит.
They love him and they think about
даже
what's to
плотная
come.
защита. Несмотря на то, что матч неофициальный, как здорово. Доминик Уилкинс отбирает мяч. Джордан.
You could tell they both wanted it so badly, perhaps. The home court advantage.
Передача на Ларри Бёрда. Отлично. 10-6.
Another winner from last night, and that was Larry Bird, taking home the trophy in the three-point shootout. And he didn't even need to take off his warm-ups to handle his business.
Clark, somebody told me he looked at the rest of the competitors and said, okay, who's going to be in second place here? Who's going to finish behind me?
Бёрд нарушает правила. Очень мало дается времени на одну четверть, всего лишь 6 минут. И жалко, что нельзя изменить в настройках, поменять, увеличить время. Иначе я даже не понимаю, как можно... Ну, 40 очков там можно набрать одним игроком, но 63 очка набрать, как это было в одном из заданий челленджа, 63 очка набрать в матче против Бостон Селтикс, играя за Майкла Джордана. Это очень сложно. При этом нужно показать красивый баскетбол, более-менее качественный, что я пытаюсь сделать. Так, изменения в составе. У восточной команды вышел Юинг, 30-й номер. Нью-Йорк Никс. Доминик Уилкинс. Айзея Томас, бросок.
trailing by 2. That's good from Johnson on the assist by
Мэджик Джонсон тут
Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
крутил, вертел и забросил. Айзея Томас, Доминик Уилкинс. Ой-ой-ой, я даже не туда отдавал передачу, блин, это уже вина Стика. Пропущенные атаки. 12-10 проигрывает Восток. Айзея Томас просит заслон. Опа. Передача Ларри Бёрд. Здесь были фолы. Седьмой номер это Алайджевон. Игрок Хьюстон Рокетс. Ну и Ларри Бёрд будет на реализации 2 штрафных. Ой, это уже моя вина. Не задержал зажатие. И здесь я не забросил. Да что ж такое? Ларри Бёрд никогда не промахивался со штрафных. Если это было, то это было только по большим праздникам. Док Риверс вышел на площадку, нынешний тренер Лос-Анджелес Клиперс. С мячом. Юин. Ларри Бёрд. Ну от трёху Ларри Бёрд забросил. А, нет, 2 очка. Считали 2 очка взятия. Ну не забросил с 2 штрафных, забросил с дальней дистанции. Дрекслер, Клайд Дрекслер. Игрок Портленд Блейзерс. Ох, какой перехват и атака. Мэджик Джонсон.
Was only 4 years old when Kareem made his first All-Star appearance. That player, Brad Daugherty.
No kidding.
That's right.
Майкл Джордан. Хотел сказать Майкл Джонсон. Мэджик. Макдэниел. Мэджик Джонсон бросает. Неточный бросок. Ларри Бёрд. Точно. 16-16.
Larry Bird had it going last night at the Legends game, trying to fill it up tonight as well.
Shot from free throw range. Again, the West
Клайд Дрекслер набирает 2 очка, по-моему, 2 очка.
Athleticism of Michael Jordan Clark.
Michael Jordan.
Just be Clyde Drexler.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin.
Юин. 0-2 до конца первой четверти. 18-18. Такой вот счет. Матч всех звезд 1988 года. Что не имеется звезда на площадке у обеих команд. Небольшой перерыв. И он заканчивается. Начинается вторая четверть звездного уикенда.
Rivers out there with Jordan. Then there's Ewing. Then there's Kevin McHale. And it's Wilkins at the small forward.
20 февраля 2023 года состоится матч между командами Яниса и Леброна Джеймса. Матч звезд настоящего времени. Доминик Уилкинс. Передача Патрик Юин. Какой момент сейчас не реализовал центровой Никс. Зато в защите успел за подбором. Док Риверс.
that are predicting otherwise, they're playing with a lot of confidence and maybe a little bit of an edge, too.
Yeah, you can see it, can't you?
Yep.
And that one's good.
Нападающий Атланты.
Is the go-to scorer for the Hawks, no question about that. And he's embraced that leadership role as well. Obviously, a huge part of the Hawks' success.
And now let's go over to David
Ой, какой наброс был здесь. Тайминги. Не попал Клайд Рэтлер. Был отличный момент. Айзея Томас находится на площадке снова. Команда Восточной конференции.
That were younger than Kareem.
С мячом 20-20 на табло. Айзея Томас.
Kevin, back to you.
He is a very proud individual. David, thank you. And Kareem's coming out here after spending 2 days in bed with strep throat. I mean, it's remarkable.
And Kevin, that's exactly the pride Magic was talking about, and that's why it seems like every game we do, Kareem is
Ответ Майкла Джордана. Не такой уж яркий, но 2 очка есть. Копилки Востока. Чем ответит Запад?
Isn't that phenomenal? They call him captain for a reason. He is truly the leader of this entire NBA.
Yes, sir. And you know, so far, I like the effort from both teams. It's an exhibition, but each team showing great pride. They're getting after it.
Wilkins finds McHale.
This is the fourth All-Star game for the Celtics, Kevin McHale. Kids at home want to learn how to score in the post. Just put the isolated camera on Kevin McHale, please. Moves on top of moves in the paint.
McHale against Malone. Back to Lever. The feed to Malone.
Перехват Макхейла. Есть атака.
Down low, Wilkins.
Wilkins. 22-26.
Wilkins has got the lead up to 4 now for the East All-Stars. And Clark, so much talent for each side,
защита,
but
несмотря
they've
на
got to develop
товарищескую
that
встречу.
chemistry on the fly, don't they?
Exactly, and that's what the coaches will be looking for down the stretch. Which group of players really complement one another and give you the best chance to win?
They get it back. Back to Aguirre. Lever, that's good. Lever's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Fat Lever, snubbed a year ago, now a first-time All-Star, well-deserved. He leads the league in triple-doubles, one of the original stat sheet stuffers, averaging 9 rebounds a game as well.
Небольшая пауза, и мы вернемся на площадку. Так, возвращаемся мы на паркет в Чикаго на матч всех звезд. 24-29, вторая четверть.
Lever outside. The pass to Donaldson. Just 5 on the clock.
3 секунды, бросок. Джордан выигрывает подбор. Макхейл, нет, это Ларри Бёрд, передача. Джордан. Ух ты, что творит Майкл Джордан? Вы посмотрите на эту красоту. Настоящий звездный уикенд.
Johnson, the pass to English. And here is Lever. Ainge covering. Lever taking his time here. Malone with the block. And here we go. Fast break, and Bird's got
Айзея Томас. Отлично. 24-33.
Inside, the defense goes all out trying to stop Thomas, but he stays focused and manages to get around him for the bucket.
English passes to Abdul-Jabbar.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Back to English. Passes it to Donaldson. Looking to end the run. And that one drops. And in his 8th season in the NBA, James Donaldson making Clark his first All-Star appearance.
And you know, Kevin, before his NBA career, he actually played his first professional season in Italy. So he's taking the path less traveled for sure.
He said, "Arrivederci" to Italy to come to the NBA.
Yes, he did.
And starting last season, Clark, Michael Jordan scoring went through the roof.
Averaging over 37 points per game, partner, and he's kept close to that pace this season as well. Remarkable.
Amazing and remarkable, right? Wow. Patrick Ewing's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Worthy's checked in for Donaldson.
One shot.
You know, the separator with Jordan from other guys is his drive. That's obvious in my mind. He wants to win more than most anybody else out there on the floor.
Lever against Ainge. Lever inside. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound.
It's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration.
Jordan!
Look at the shot of Michael Jordan.
You know, the three shot
3 очка, по-моему, Майкл Джордан.
but his touch still undeniable.
Johnson, the pass to English.
Западной команды.
And the call on the
фолы.
shot sends him to the
Айзек
line.
Томас нарушает правила. 2-3 до конца.
Easy call for the officials there.
West All-Stars shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Alex English, 2 shots.
Впереди команда Джордана.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Hey, you want to talk about elite scores? Alex English immediately comes to mind. He's another level scorer, folks. I can vouch for that.
Инглиш бросает.
And he's good on the second.
Второй бросок точно.
There's Thomas with the three.
Томас! Ох ты! Была бы красота. Сейчас забросит с трехи. Одновременно с Сириной. Ну что, 27-39. Такой вот счет. 12 минут чистого времени, которые нам отвели разработчики игры, не дают большой результативности. Так, снова возвращаемся мы на площадку Чикаго, где пройдет вторая половина встречи матча всех звезд. И вот она уже, собственно говоря, начинается. Элайджа Вон, Инглиш на площадке команды западной конференции. Элайджа Вон.
It's certainly one of those accolades that's mentioned when you talk about the great ones.
On the court for the West All-Stars, they've got English. Johnson is out there with leader. Then it's Elijah Wan, and it's Malone in at the four slot.
Он просит, отлично. Ой, здесь Элайджа Вон великолепно сыграл. И нужно... И такую красоту сейчас я... Майкл Джордан говорит, что не надо было сейчас сопротивляться, это всего лишь матч всех звезд. Но победить всем хочется.
And how about this, Kevin? Thomas has won 2 out of the last 4 years. If he was to get 3 MVPs, that would put him in some rarefied air, tying with Oscar Robertson for second most. Bob Pettit is the only player to do it 4 times.
The free throw drops for English. And the East with the lead.
Living up to that favored and top billing and giving these fans quite a show.
Both free throws good from English.
Точен English.
The East leading by 8.
Isaiah Thomas.
Thomas with the ball. 7 points in the game. Wilkins kicks to Jordan. Pass to Malone.
Malone.
No good on that one. Good D by
Скочил мяч с корзины.
Here's Lever.
Вот такой вот блокшот Олайджион.
Olajuwon, no luck.
Well, that's a look he
Карл
has to
Мелон на
finish, and he
подборе
knows
здорово сейчас сыграл.
lone opportunity.
Thomas
Isaiah
against
Thomas.
Johnson from 12 feet out. No good off the back of the rim. That Lever with an uncanny knack for rebounding.
You know, there's been talk about adding a third referee to NBA games. The commissioner
Oh,
and
Malone.
the rules committee are in
Larry
favor of
Bird.
it, and they plan to put it before the board of governors at the next meeting.
Bird with it. Picked up by Olajuwon. No good from Bird. The
Забрасывает
West
Ларри
trails
Бёрд.
by 8. It's Lever on the wing. Here's Olajuwon.
Олайджион.
That's in
Точно.
there. Lever with the assist.
И тайм-аут.
Olajuwon's got 4 this quarter.
Touch, size, moves. The Dream has got all the tools to
30
score
секунд
and make
идет
you look
восточной
silly
конференции.
while he's doing it.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. And Clark, with 3 officials working games, do you think that'll result in more fouls being called, more eyes on the ball? They can pick up a lot more, certainly, with more guys out there.
Yeah, you know, I think, Kevin, it might be the case early on with the third official, but over time it'll smooth itself out. Off the ball, you know, some things you can get
Возвращаемся
away
мы на
with in the
паркет.
past, maybe not so much with 3
33-39
officials
впереди.
out there.
Восточная конференция, 6 очков преимущества. Майкл Джордан с мячом. Ждет он. Отдает передачу Ларри Бёрду. Ларри Бёрд забрасывает. Такой момент сейчас был. Ой, какая красота. Нужен повтор этого момента. Не показывает. Очень жаль.
It's an adjustment for them now to figure out who's going to get the rock most of the time.
Джордан.
Lever against Jordan. Over Lever.
Да что ж такое, мы не можем забросить во второй половине игры. И уже счет становится 37-39.
They've worked really hard to pull themselves back into this one, but there's still more work to be done.
Словно как в мультфильме «Космический Джем» отняли силы у моих игроков.
Shot from 12. That's good from Thomas.
Такая комбинация получилась.
Malone's got 3 assists tonight.
41.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the West All-Stars. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Malone down low. Bird's there. Here's Olajuwon. And
Olajuwon.
They pick up the second chance points. Olajuwon's got 8 points.
Hey, it's inexcusable not putting a body on a king.
Michael Jordan.
You deserve to get cooked when you don't do that.
And you think about it, Justin Clark, how about the all-star reserves? Guys that start normally are the stars of their team, now off the bench on a team of stars.
Kevin, excellent point. For players who are used to starting the game, probably a rare experience coming in off the bench and trying to get it going. But I think these guys so enjoy being part of this.
Ну, пораспамил сейчас Мэджик Джонсон.
Not much at all.
You're exactly right. And Magic Johnson
41-41
made it clear
счет.
coming into this game that he wanted the challenge of defending the great Michael Jordan.
He certainly did, and the West as a team.
Ларри Бёрд заслон делает, а Майкл Джордан зарабатывает 2 штрафных броска. Уйдем на небольшую паузу и вернемся на площадку. Итак, закончилась третья четверть, 45-49. Впереди восточная команда. И сейчас начнется заключительная четвертая четверть матча.
The East leading by 4.
You take a look at the landscape of the NBA, and I tell you what, that Central Division, dominant. How about this? 36 games.
С фолом забрасывает Майкл Джордан, набирает 11 очков в этом матче. И у него еще есть шанс набрать еще одно очко в одной атаке. 45-51.
6 teams on pace to make the playoffs.
And you know, Chicago got off to that great start, Kevin. Then they cooled off just a bit. Now tied with Detroit and 3 games behind Atlanta. Those teams are graped up pretty good.
English, he's checked in for McDaniel. Throw good, Jordan.
52-45, плюс 7 очков.
The West trails by 7. Down the stretch here, the East, Clark out in front.
Getting it done. It's been such a fun game to watch.
Мэджик Джонсон против Майкла Джордана.
We've got Jordan.
Просил заслон Мэджик. Нарушение правил. Недоволен Ларри Бёрд. У него с Мэджиком Джонсоном давнее соперничество. Соперничество Лейкерс и Бостон Селтикс. Это величайшее противостояние 80-х. Целые династии разыгрывали чемпионство друг с другом. Так, Мэджик Джонсон бросает, есть первый точный бросок. Но замен на паркете.
The East making a switch. Malone's checked in.
Майкл Джордан 23, Мэджик Джонсон 32. Бросок точный, второй бросок у Мэджика. Док Риверс. Снова Майкл Джордан. Нет, это Уилкинс. Ларри Бёрд. Бросок.
And Larry Bird winning 3 straight MVP awards from
Мэджик с
1983
мячом.
to 1986.
You know who the last player was to do that?
I know I'm going back to the 60s. Something.
Плотная опека.
I know you know. Yeah, right.
И вот так вот пробежка.
Of course, I'm glad we bring him up. A legend.
Yep.
And the replay.
А вот оно противостояние Мэджика и Майкла. Майкл Джордан великолепный блокшот ставит, но это был блокшот, по-моему, первой четверти. Так, в личном противостоянии пока что Майкл Джордан
And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for the East. 7-point differential. And Clark in the Midwest, those Rockets are really making a push.
And they're doing it behind Hakeem Olajuwon. To me, he's the best center in the NBA.
Malone.
They certainly got a chance to give the Lakers a run for their money.
Ларри Бёрд. Очко второго шанса есть. 47-56 впереди команда Восточной конференции. Карим. Бросок. Ларри Бёрд выигрывает подбор. Какая передача неточная от Мэлоуна.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
English против Доминика Уилкинса.
Against English. Back to Johnson.
Мэджик красоту исполняет.
English has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release.
Доминик Уилкинс.
Wilkins against English. Wilkins the pass to Bird. Shoots.
Ларри Бёрд, бросок с отклонением, не точно.
The West trails by 7. English outside. On the pass to Johnson.
Мэджик.
Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And Commissioner David Stern in the house tonight. Since taking over 4 years ago, he's done a remarkable job helping guide this league to new unprecedented heights.
Exactly. Here's Bird.
Trying to break free. Обманул и чужих, и себя.
Malone's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And English kicks to Malone. The shot, no good.
Сейчас здорово сыграл Ларри Бёрд на подборе Изайя Томас. Такая передача классная Изайя Томаса на Ларри Бёрда. И Ларри Бёрд открыт в 3-секундной зоне. Великолепно сыграл на краске. Заработал очередные 2 очка. Мэджик.
Malone can't hit. Well, Clark, they might want to milk the
Доминик
clock here.
Уилкинс.
Great time to slow it down and get a good shot.
Не дали бросить сверху Доминику Уилкинсу. 51-60 впереди. До сих пор Восточная конференция, которая не отдает свое преимущество с начала матча.
From 8, Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Wilkins.
Wilkins. И тайм-аут.
Malone's got 4 assists in the game. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Michael Jordan really making a difference here. You know that Olajuwon comes in for Abdul-Jabbar.
Итак, возвращаемся на площадку. 2 минуты остается до конца матча. Мэджик Джонсон.
Magic Johnson
Отличный
delivers
бросок.
passes with such pinpoint accuracy. Wow.
Ларри Бёрд набрал 16 очков, 4 очка набрал Мелоун.
One of 4 players in the NBA averaging over
Jordan.
20 points and 10 rebounds a game.
Jordan down low. Drexler
Не дали набрать очки Майклу Джордану. Мэджик с мячом.
On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's Malone. That shot off.
Как же долго мяч решал, зайдет ли он в корзину или нет. Раскачивает Майкл Джордан, и есть 2 очка. Отличный бросок Майкла. Ларри Бёрд. Да, на фильм все поймались. Попались игроки. Ларри Бёрд. Отличная передача здесь на краску. Открытый баскетбол пошел 55-66. Ларри Бёрд выигрывает подбор. Доминик Уилкинс сам бежит. Ларри Бёрд, 18 очко. 55-68. Ну здесь просто забыли про защиту баскетболисты Востока. Ой, какой перехват! Ну нет, мяч у Востока, и он такой. Легкие 2 очка. 57-70, такой счет. Ну, открытый баскетбол. Ларри Бёрд. 59-72.
Now Johnson.
Magic.
And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Take a look at the levitation. Just hanging, suspended.
Есть еще время ответить. Ларри Бёрд. Вот такой вот получился матч 7 звезд 7 февраля. в нашем челлендже 1988 года не набрали мы 40 очков Майклом Джорданом, но одержали победу, как это и было более 20 лет назад. Вот такой вот получился матч. 61-72. Увидимся в следующей серии. До новых встреч.